Happy day 4. My name is Nancy and I'm back with you again today. Did you bring your imagination with you? I hope so. It looks a little dried out to me. Well, I have an idea. Today we're going to be talking to Finn. And Finn is a rainbow trout and he has some interesting facts. He lives in the water, so his brain is not dried out. And I hope your imagination isn't either. Did you know that rainbow trouts are part of the salmon family? And each year they go home to the same river that they were born in to have their babies. That's so incredible. I wonder how they know where to go. Sometimes I get lost, and it might take me a little while to find my way home. But Finn knows where to go. It's just instinct. He knows what river he was born in. It's incredible because God made rainbow trout so amazing. Anyway, I was thinking that a rainbow trout goes back to where he was born. So let's pretend that we're like rainbow trouts. Could you make your best fish face? Keep at it. Try some more. Oh, that was really fun. Now that our imaginations are swimming, let's find out what today's starter question is. Rainbow trout have teeth, but do they have only upper teeth or do they have only lower teeth? If you think rainbow trout have only upper teeth, stand up. And if you think they have only lower teeth, raise your hands. I have an answer for you. Here's the drum roll. Rainbow trouts, like Finn, only have teeth in the roofs of their mouth. Imagine that. They only have teeth on the top, but not on the bottom. Today we're discovering that Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus. Heaven will be amazing, but here on earth, sometimes things get a little rough. Sometimes our lives are filled with hard things that we have to face. I would like to have you think about something hard that you have had to do. And lately, I know staying home and away from my friends has been very hard for me. So I'm sure it has been also very hard for you. Sometimes our lives are filled with things that are hard, kind of like this hard bottle of water. But one day our lives on earth will end, and that will seem sad. But it will also be the end of the hard things that we have talked about. And your sadness will end. Sickness will end. Bullying will end. Because Jesus is there, there will be no more tears, no more sorrow. There will be only joy and light. Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus. I am so excited and thankful to know that when we believe in Jesus, we know for sure that we will live with him in heaven. Our story will go on because Jesus has great love and power. Today, the gizmo is called perpetual paper. So if you could get out your perpetual paper, the word perpetual means never ending, something that goes on and on without end. These perpetual papers will remind us of our never-ending story of Jesus. Each page of your perpetual paper has something for you to do. And as you open each surprising page, you will see that your story with Jesus just keeps going on and on. It's very cool. Hold your perpetual paper so you are looking at Ramsey. Here's Ramsey. Ramsey is the bighorn sheep. This page reminds us of what we learned on our first day at Rocky Mountain Railway VBS. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus. Apparently it's a hard thing to turn the page. Maybe you could draw a soccer ball or something on here where you have learned a new sport. And maybe you could draw a building because Jesus has helped you during a hard time at school. So go ahead, draw a picture in your little square. And that's to remind us of how Jesus will help us do hard things. If you want to pause while you draw your picture, I can wait for you to turn the page. So go ahead, stop, draw your picture, and then we'll go on with the next part. Okay, I love how Jesus has helped us to do hard things. Now we're going to turn the page to Ava. Ava, there's Ava. Ava is the red-tailed hawk, and she can remind us that Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Therefore, there is a space that you can write a note to Jesus, thanking him for the hope that he has given you. Now, if you would like to stop, press pause, and write something about a note to Jesus, I'll wait for you and we'll turn the page. Okay, if you would unfold your book to Sierra, Sierra reminds us that Jesus' power helps us to be bold. Trust Jesus. What an incredible gift. It's a chance to live with Jesus in heaven forever. When you believe in Jesus, your relationship with him will never end, and it will be perpetual. So open your perpetual paper one more time, and you will find Finn. Finn is going to remind us that heaven is amazing, and Jesus will wipe every tear from our eyes, and there will be no more death or crying or sorrow or pain. So listen to this description. The wall was made of jasper, and the city was of pure gold, as clear as glass, and 12 gates were made of pearls, each gate from a single pearl, and the main street was pure gold, as clear as glass. Doesn't that sound amazing? On Finn's page, I would like to have you draw a picture of what you think heaven will be like. I love these perpetual papers. I can't stop playing with mine because it's fun to keep opening the pages over and over again. And no matter which page you open, it will be a reminder about Jesus and his powers. I can use my perpetual paper to tell my friends and family that Jesus' love is perpetual. It never ends. Now for your joke today. How do you get a hold of a rainbow trout? You drop him a line. I wanted to make a list of railroad jokes, but I just kept getting sidetracked. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.